Hello everyone and welcome. In this video, I'll be demonstrating my project, a notes-taking web application that I developed during my internship. This app is built entirely with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and it allows user to create, edit, delete, and manage notes, while also setting reminders that alert you when deadlines are reached. Let's explore how it works. Here at the top, we have a simple and clean input section. To add a note, the user just need to enter a title, some description, and select a date and time for the reminder. Once all the details are entered, clicking the Add Note button saves the note. Immediately it appears below in the notes container. Each note card displays a title, description, and deadline, making it easy to keep track of tasks. Sometimes we need some changes, that's why every note includes an edit button. It allows you to update the title, description, or even the deadline. This ensures your notes always stay accurate and relevant. If a note is no longer needed, it can be removed with the delete button. This keeps the notes area clutter-free and organized. One of the most important features of this application is the reminder alert. The app continuously checks the deadlines of all saved notes. As soon as the current date and time matches a note deadline, an alert message appears reminding you about the task. This makes the app practical for real-life usage, as it not only stores information but also helps you take timely action. Another key feature is persistent storage. All notes are stored using the browser's local storage. This means that even if you refresh the page or close and reopen the browser, your notes will remain safely saved and ready to use. This small but important feature makes the app much more reliable. This project purely built with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Overall, it was a great way to build up my front-end development skills and apply them in a useful project. Now that we have seen how the application works, let's take a look at the code behind the project. This will give you a better understanding of how the notes-taking app is structured and how its features are implemented. At the top, we have a simple structure with a title, a text area for the notes, and an input for the deadline, date, and time. There is also an Add Note button which triggers the function to save a new note. Below that, we have a container where all the notes are displayed dynamically using JavaScript, so the HTML main provides the frame for our application. Now moving to the style code. We have styled the input section to look clean and professional with paddings, borders, and shadows for better readability. The notes are displayed in a grid layout, so they adjust automatically depending on the screen size. Now let's move on to the JavaScript code. At the top, we fetch the existing nodes from localStorage or initialize an empty array. The render node function loops through all the nodes and dynamically creates the node cards with the title, text, deadline, and action button. This way, the UI updates automatically whenever nodes are added, edited, or deleted. Next is Add Node function. The Add Node function takes the value from the input field and stores them inside the nodes array. It then updates the local storage and re-renders the list. We also clear the input fields after adding a node to keep the form ready for the next one. Next, we have delete node function. The delete node function simply removes a node from the array based on its index and updates local storage again. After that, the nodes are re-rendered so the UI stays in sync. Next, we have added node function. The added node function uses prompt to update the title, description, and deadline of an existing node. If the all new values are valid, it replaces the old node data and updates the display. Finally, we have the reminder functionality. Using set interval, the app checks every minute whether the current time matches any node's deadline. If it does, an alert message appears reminding the user about the node. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and drop a comment below.